Today we're gonna make the gin on gin julep. This is like a normal julep, which I have in a shaker tin, but there's gin on gin. And Doug finds it fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails. That's Doug. He's just waking up. That's Ian. He's been here. We're gonna be making. I'm Derrick. We're gonna be making a gin on gin julep. It's kind of like a hentai porn. It's gin on gin.
Like that.
Nothing like that.
Can we just keep that to the chat?
So we're going to take a half ounce of rich simple syrup, 15 minced leaves.
Oh! Snap.
And we're going to muddle it up in there.
Balls. Oh, you need a muddler?
No, I got a muddler.
Alright. If you've never been here, you should subscribe and like to this video.
Then announce a Plymouth gin.
Oh, are you telling me the ingredients?
I'm trying to help Ian out. The white zone is for loading and unloading only. It is.
The recipe is
If you're in the white zone, you should be loading or unloading.
a half ounce of simple syrup, 15 large mint leaves, 1 ounce of balls, Geneva, 1 ounce of gin. You can use a Plymouth or a London Dry, a splash of club soda. Gin on gin julep. The reason that's funny.
Why?
There's
Is it funny?
10 facts up here, if I remember, put up there of a video on the craft cocktail in which I talk about balls Geneva. You ever hear? You know anything about this product?
Yes, I know it's called Balls Geneva.
Okay, so
And I
Geneva.
pronounced Geneva correctly.
We know a little bit about it.
Because I said Geneva.
Geneva, this is Ball's version of a Geneva. A Geneva is a product from Holland, which is the basis, the forefather, the grandfather, the super grandfather of gin. So
Oh, wow, that's a lot of
that's a lot of, yeah. It's a
Generations.
malty type
Did you say
gin.
generations?
generations.
It's still got a
That's
julep
wicked
focus.
funny.
Funny.
Julep focus, but not too focused. So there's
Gotcha.
julep focus. Did I say julep focus? Juniper focus.
Juniper focus.
But not too focused.
Gotcha.
When this, I think it was a military type thing. You know how militaries, they armies go to places that
Yes.
aren't theirs. They adopt things there and they want to bring them home.
Yes.
Well, they were bringing this back. And
Thank
they're
you,
like, how
World
can we
War
make
II,
this?
for Italian food.
Exactly, and pizza. So
Cultural perversion.
this happens to apparently.
Oh, also.
Cultural appropriation. Diplomatic immunity.
Also.
You have anything to add before I finish?
I don't.
He had it, but it's gone.
There was
now.
a reference in there. And
No,
I know
I
you
know.
know it.
This comes back into the UK,
Diplomatic
and they want to make their own, so they invent their own gin. And it's similar to this without the same maltiness, which ends up being a little bit more of a grain alcohol or a
I was going to
neutral
say, it
grain
smells
spirit.
like a vodka.
It smells like a vodka, but it tastes more like Colt 45 maybe.
Ooh,
Ooh,
tastes like corn whiskey.
okay. That's more intelligent than Colt 45, so I'll go with that.
It does. It tastes like corn whiskey. Have you not had corn whiskey? That's how that tastes.
I have corn whiskey in here. It's well, what's that company?
What? Ow. Georgia? I don't know.
What
company?
The one in
Oh,
Carolina.
the Junior Johnson?
Their version of, they're not vodka, what do they call it?
Moonshine.
Moonshine. Their moonshine's a corn whiskey,
Correct.
right? So white whiskey, white dog.
Yeah, white
It just
whiskey.
tastes like Tito's, exactly. Like Tito's. So this drink is made in a julep cup because it's called the
I
gin
think
on gin julep.
Tito's tastes better, but...
Yeah, Tito's does taste better. Slightly, it's a little sweeter, a little bit more neutral.
Hmm.
This, wow. You're just
Wow.
going nutty on this one.
Wowie,
You can see the
wow,
liquid
wow.
coming up. Wow.
Ian,
Wow.
It's going right
look
out
at
like
you spin your spoon.
That's happening. So that, my
There are
friends,
19 pantomimes.
I don't know how you're going to tell the difference between these two pictures, but back up, Doug.
one is
See,
a
Hey,
strong,
I jump back one time, and then I'm like, ooh, cocktail, and you're like, no, I
You
need
have to look at
take
the
a picture
timestamp
of
of these
that
pictures to
one.
figure it out.
it's sort of like the julep we did. What are you doing? You're just thirsty? Yeah. Well, will you be thirsty? I be drinking.
Really?
It's go time. Executive producer, Juan Romero. Patreon.com/CNC. Are you going to drink this?
No, can I just say someone won't get off my nuts?
He's a Patreon subscriber, so he can do whatever he wants to.
Well, whatever, you won't
If he
get off
wants
my
to,
nuts.
if he wants to jump on your nuts, I don't really care.
That's
Why don't
very-
you lean over
Doug
here
has a
before
better
you lose your
present for
shoulder?
his return to the big screen. Dan's watching this, taking notes, knowing what not to do for the next on-air gig.
Rude.
Yeah, we next time you're
I'm the
here-
originator of the co-host.
This is true.
That's not bad.
It's really good, actually.
Especially if you're a gin fan. I mean, that's pretty good.
I absolutely
It's a
love
little
that.
malty. with the gin.
It's very neutral. It's surprisingly the simple syrup just completely neutralized the gin.
The Geneva's
I
pretty.
don't know if it's neutral.
If I remember, it's kind of.
Don't taste like vodka. It's minty though.
No, it removed all of like the taste of the astringents and
You think this is astringent?
the imperfections in that. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
You don't think
That's
it's
pretty juniper forward.
Did you think this is imperfect? I think that's how it's supposed to be.
No, Jesus.
The things you don't like about this are gone. I put it in Doug terms, but I simplified it for the humans.
You know, Doug is leaving back a host of DNA for whoever comes past. Like,
No,
after
this
we
is
all
fantastic.
Die, people are gonna
that's
think
a really
that,
good
like,
gin.
Doug was God because he's everywhere.
So this gin is probably available. Sipsmith, you should get it. It's pretty good. If you guys haven't had this, I haven't done a review of Sipsmith because
Looks like
I
we
don't
make
know
a
why.
stirring glass out of that thing.
I know. I was going to tell the guy about that one.
That is excellent.
I bought this
That's fantastic.
specifically
I love
for our gin series because I need another gin. It's got a little mint. It's got a little of the maltiness, but it also has a little juniper forward, and there's a sweet flavor to it.
Yeah, and I absolutely. As a matter of fact, I
close
believe that it's probably the first gin cocktail that I've had that's sweet. Absolutely love that.
It's not sweet.
It's-
The cocktail you had tonight, this month.
No. A gin-based
Oh.
cocktail.
I forgot the
that's
gin-based
sweet.
part because I was too
Correct.
busy reading about people making fun of you. So,
I'm not even reading anymore. Solomon rooted it for everybody.
you seem to be having
You
fun.
said your coworkers are gonna put hiding squid tentacles in your lunch after watching this.
That is bizarre.
Just for future use, that's all.
Sipsmith should be widely available. It's here in New Hampshire. And New Hampshire really sucks at getting things that are available other places.
Huh,
I saw
you
on
should
the
go to
internet.
North Carolina.
You have ABC.
Yeah, but they
easy as
definitely have not had anywhere near this. Well, maybe they do.
Sipsmith is a larger distillery, I think. I'm going to tell you the truth, Solomon and everybody watching it. I don't really know anything about Sipsmith. I read about it, and then somebody had said you should get Sipsmith, and I was at the store and I was like, fuck, I could get Sipsmith. So I did.
Cool.
And it's
really-
tasty.
It's really good.
I don't think it's too expensive, but most gins are in some place between 30 and 50.
Yeah.
Unless it's beefier.
That's probably a $40 bottle.
Probably. I don't remember, but it's in there.
It tastes like it should be.
If it was above that, I probably would have passed. That's not true. I buy everything because I have a show, and it's taxed right off.
Or
Sipsmith
people
is
send
from
it to you.
London, actually.
Oh,
Copper still in London.
yes, that was one of the other things when I was reading the history of how many distilleries are in London, and Beefeater's like the oldest distillery in London. That came up as one of the distilleries that's actually in London, making London dries in the actual city of London. Everybody else does kind of the perimeter, and they call it a London dry because it's more of a style than having to be made in the city.
Right.
This is a good drink. If you're into gin, it's not too junipery because the chill factor brings it down, and it's got the
And the
maltiness.
syrup helps.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
and the mint
And
and,
the
the simple syrup definitely
It's
help.
It's approachable if you've had your mint juleps or
which is what I'm drinking
Oh,
out
yeah.
of a Jaeger tin because I needed to transfer it from our julep glass.
Yep.
This
look
is
behind the scenes, everybody.
bourbony and potent because I used a high proof. This is definitely easier to drink summertime wise. Where
Oh,
this
yeah.
is, if you like bourbon, this isn't you gotta do this.
Oh, that is so.
But that's good for somebody who can't drink bourbon because he starts to argue and punch people, but still
punch
wants to
people.
have. Can I add some flair to the story to make it sound better? Otherwise, it's pretty just
I
fucking
thought you were
boring.
gonna say you don't
I
argue.
punch people in the face.
I don't
I
argue.
don't argue.
Go ahead, say it.
I don't argue.
You just.
I just have an opinion that doesn't match up with yours. And it's not my fault. My opinion is better than yours.
Brown spirits, clear spirits. What's your favorite? Go. I don't care what the clear spirit is.
Brown.
You like brown spirits? Brown.
Oh, I thought you said rum has a clear spirit.
It is.
It's a clear spirit.
That's
It can be.
I hurt myself in this because I enjoy rum, but I also enjoy brown. Brown rum. I like aged rum. That's brown.
Yeah.
Does that count as brown? It should
Absolutely,
be. It's still
yeah. It's brown.
I would go with brown. Clear spirits can bore me, but gin is good. But you know what
Gin.
also is brown usually often? There's a
And
gin.
Doug likes to punch people.
Yes.
It's like I'm the one that's been hit like constantly all night. Like I haven't even
That's-
like I
what
haven't
can
even
brown do?
retaliated.
Nope, that's rum. I can't remember
you
what it's
looking
called. The gin that's got age to it.
Yeah, old time.
Oh,
Old Tom. That's
Old
brown.
Tom.
And it's still gin. So
It's up there somewhere.
It's up there somewhere.
I might have hit it. There's your question. Clear or brown? If you want to expand on it, what's your favorite clear? What's your favorite brown? What did brown doing for you?
Think of Añejo tequilas.
Go make yourself an añejo
that's
tequila
tasty.
brown. Gin on
Reposado.
gin julep. Try this out. You don't have to get balls if you can't get it. Try to find yourself a Geneva. Expand your palate. You can make a Holland House and some other drinks with that as well. That's it. Sidebar, videos. Click on them. Watch. Continue watching. Like this video because the more interaction, comments, and likes we get, the higher it goes up in this YouTube search. Views help, but you're already watching, so I don't have to worry about that. Click down below to pick up our ebook, which is on homecocktailmenu.com. It's in the tab that you have that says labeled hentai. Just write right over it, put in the other stuff. Doesn't matter if it's private browsing. You could still put in your credentials. We're done. We're teaching you how to drink.
It's the last time I'm dropping an in-joke in an episode. We're just going to kick this horse until it's dead. Oh, it is dead! Let's kick it some more!